Hello, Thomas here, Angel Fire Knives. Man, here we are, Sunday afternoon. Jerry's final thought. Man, we made it to Sunday, made it through the weekend. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of y'all for making it through the weekend, not ending up in the fucking Hooskow. I know I've been AWOL for a few days, most of the week. Goes that way sometimes. Um, I had to take off a few days from working in the shop to finishing up this house. With some winter weather coming along, and there ain't nobody worth a fuck in this little town. Not one person in this town that's worth a fuck. Tell you what kind of people they are. Our dollar store is getting robbed like every other week, every like twice a week for a couple of months. We got a brand new chief of police, and guess where he went and hid out? This motherfucker goes and hides out in the fucking library. Oh, and he went and visited a bank. Two places that have never been robbed in the history of the fucking Rocky Ford. And then our pissant mayor, little fucking, he's a little bitch, little pissant bitch, blocked me from our neighborhood fucking group for no fucking reason. I guess he forgot I can just roll up in his fucking office and ask him what the fuck. So we'll see what happens this week. I'm gonna roll up. I'm gonna get on video too, cause a little bitch, a little fucking pissant. But anyway, aside from dealing with the chomos and the fucking incestual cousin fuckers, getting shit taken care of. Check this out. Look at that. Not done with this one yet. This is the 10.5 inch spinner pirate buoy. This is the unidirectional carbon fiber. I'm gonna make those pins black, and I'll do the spine black. But yeah, this is one of the EDC throwers, or live edge throwers, EDC thrower, whatever you want to call it. It came out. It's coming out pretty nice. So I will still have several of these available. I'm also doing one in the Toxic Green G10. That'll be pretty cool. I got one in Jade that I'm gonna do with a polish, Jade G10, and then I got one I'm gonna do with natural G10 and do a polish, and then the rest of them I will do black G10, all black, maybe all black with a polished grinds or something. I'll mix it up. I'll mix it up. Oh yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate you picking that knife up. That's what I carry. Is I carry one of the Persians in the out of that batch that you got. Man, yeah, you pretty much bought me out. I don't have shit for sale right now. I think I got a couple of Hellraisers, but that's it, man. I don't have shit now. I appreciate it, dude. It should be on the way. I'm pretty sure I already sent that sucker out to you. But yeah, so spinner pirate buoys have sheaths for the live edge ones. Will get a sheath. Then I've also been working on these suckers. Check that out. This is a Jade G10. That's how it comes out looking. Man, it looks sharp material. This is a cool knife, man. This is a broken feather throwing knife. It's got the dull safety edge. You can throw it by the blade or the handle. Great throwing knife. 3/16 inch thick, 8670 high carbon steel with the feather etching on it. I do these by hand, so they come out different. Every single one of them is going to be unique. There won't be no two in a row that are the same. Even if you get a set of three or whatever, they'll all be slightly different as far as the etching goes on it. Man, Elmax steel's the same thing as like S30V. It's the same shit. Same shit as S30V. And none of that shit's available right now. You can get it in like maybe inch wide strips and 2 inch strips, but I can't get it in the sheets that I need. But yeah, Elmax is good steel. It's great steel. I just can't get it right now in the width and thicknesses. Like I've seen a lot of it super thin. Some Elmax super thin. I've seen some M390 also that was available, but not in the sizes that I need. I do have a sheet of Nitro V though I found, And I'm gonna start getting. I'll be doing an order from Zap this week. I'm gonna get some of the Zfinet, and then whatever their. I'm gonna get a little bit of their stuff that's like the S90V equivalent, and then I'm gonna also get some of their 3V equivalent. 3V is not being made anymore. You can't even get that shit. I don't know what's up with CPM Steels. They're like supposedly sold their patents or whatever to New Factory. New Factory put out some stuff, like they put out some MagnaCut, but like a batch of it. But all that shit's gone. There's nothing. The only people that as of last week, I called around and looked around online. Oh, what's up, Daytona Beach? How you doing? I looked around online and called around to several places last week, and there's fucking nothing available. Literally nothing fucking available. No MagnaCut, no S30V, no S35VN, no S45, no S90V, no S110. I think I found a little bit of CV20. That shit's like super expensive. That's the only reason why it's still available. Those stuff will be available soon. I know the Admiral Steel's expecting some stuff in, and Zap, they got their stuff. It's just like, also even the cheap carbon steels are not in stock. So yeah, the cheap carbon steels are not available. I mean, I've got I was able to find the 8670. There's no 80 CRV though, not in any parts that I use. But yeah, I'm super stoked about trying this Zfinet and those three steels. I forget what their name for is, the one that's similar to the S90V, and then the other one's probably like Z Tough or something. Z Can't Break Me. So yeah, man, I got a bunch of stuff that's like almost finished up. I did. I got this sword, my buddy's sword here, and I got like things almost ready, but I fucked up. Not a big mistake, just a stupid mistake, fucking stupid mistake. So I got these handles. This is the Ancient Walrus. So I know they're ugly as fuck right now. They're supposed to be ugly as fuck. They're supposed to be like this, okay? God. So I got these handles, right? It's fossilized walrus ivory, and then unidirectional carbon fiber. But how I fucked up is I bought the wrong size. So I got a mosaic pin I'm putting in the middle, and then I was gonna put another mosaic pin up here and down here, but I brought the wrong fucking size. I must have not been smoking weed when I placed that order, because I got 1/8 inch mosaic pin stock, and it's like, who the fuck even uses? I mean, I'll figure it out. I'll be able to use it on some smaller knives, like the backup blades. I use 1/8 inch on this stuff. So I had to order some more 3/16, or order some 3/16. And yeah, so it'll be coming in. So I was expecting to work on the sword today, which is kind of a bummer, I guess. Get all excited to knock at least get this sucker drilled and glued up. But it's okay. I will get it. And get it this week. I know we got Thanksgiving coming up. I gotta do stuff on Thanksgiving. I gotta take care of a family member on Thanksgiving. But my wife did donate. She got a big ass turkey, like one of the, I don't know how heavy it was. It looked like 15 to 18 pound turkey, and a big old bag of potatoes, and she did take that and donate that to somebody, to a family in need. So I was really proud of her for doing that shit, because we don't need no fucking 18 pound turkey. There's just her and I and 2 little kids. So yeah, let me show you all this, and y'all just now joining. This sucker's looking sharp. I still gotta do the ring. That's like one of the last thing I do on the karambits also. So if you're a knife thrower and you're watching this, and y'all ever got one of these from the AIM games, those particular batch, there was a heat treating. They weren't heat treated properly, and the rings cracked. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see on this one. Yeah, the rings cracked up in there. There you go. You can probably see it now. See that crack right there? It's because they got too hot. They were heat treated in a forge and should have been heat treated in an oven. So, but yeah, so these are actually pretty much the same thing. Same band, different album. They're a cunt hair longer. I think they end up coming about an inch longer. But that 1 inch, man, it makes a really big difference. These throw really great. Oh yeah, so if you have one of these with a cracked ring, let me know and I'll send you out one of these. You got to send it in to me though. You got to send me the knife and I will send you a brand new knife. Because that's just the kind of motherfucker I am. I don't want any broken Angel Fire knives out there, so yeah, like I say, if you break one, send it to me and I will send you a brand new knife. But throwing knives, man, it happens sometimes. Plus, I was going through issues. That was probably about 7 or 8 years ago when I made those originally, and I had a heat treating issue. I had an oven go down. I bought a kiln and an oven, and then the switch malfunctioned, and so I was like, fuck it, I'll heat treat them in my forge. And then I did an okay job on the blade, but that steel's so thin there, it heats up really quick. It heated up really quick. I do all my shit in the oven now, so let's see. Oh yeah, awesome. Good to hear it, Chrisville. Aren't you mayor of Chrisville? Isn't that what your other tag was? Yeah, man. Shit, I got a lot of cool shit. I'm actually finishing up those reverse trench knives. I'll have those tomorrow to show y'all too. Well, they won't be finished tomorrow, but they'll be looking pretty badass. Because I'll have them etched. Just got to do polish on the top edge here. Do a little bit of polish, then I'm gonna etch those suckers. Getting ready for handling. Custom coffin nails are coffin nails are in the other shop being ground on. They'll be I have something for you here real soon. Be able to show you something. I can show you right now, but all it is they're blank pieces of steel. So they've been heat treated. We've been heat treated, and so we're about to go on the next step. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Chrisville. Yeah. Usually your tag comes up mayor of Chrisville. Today it just says Chrisville, USA. That was the only reason why I knew it was you because you're the only one that I talked to that goes by Chrisville. Mayor of Chrisville. Yeah, that's cool. Too bad you're not the mayor of Rocky Ford, because man, our mayor here's a little fucking pissant, a little coward pissant. Forgets that I can just. It's not Facebook out here. I can just roll up in your office. Yep, what it is, there, buddy. Yeah, these are looking badass. I don't know if y'all saw. That's that jade, man. That jade looks pretty sharp, if you ask me. So I usually only carry a few colors of G10. I carry the black, obviously, because it's a black. I carry the jade, and then the natural G10. The reason why I do the natural G10 is I can use that stuff to make ghost G10. I know I haven't done that in thanks, buddy. You voted for Chris? C-Dub voted for Chris. Awesome. Awesome. I did too. I'll vote for you too, Chris. But yeah, so the natural G10, I can use that to make ghost G10. And basically how you do that is I take a thin layer of the natural G10 and you got to give it a nice fine sand, like 600,000 grit, but you got to give it a nice even sand all the way across. And then you take whatever color you want to make. So if you want to do ghost red, you take some red G10. Ghost blue, usually ghost blue. I'm not really much into blue G10 and blue period as far as like knife handles. However, that ghost blue looks fucking sharp because it's like looks like this but like a blue. like a blue instead of the green. I'll make some of that shit up here real soon. I haven't made any in a few years. So yeah, you take the other layer, the colored layer of the G10, and you got to get a nice even coat of epoxy on there too. You got to use a good epoxy. Don't buy that shit out of the fucking hardware store. Like, don't go down to Ace or Home Depot. Don't use that fucking epoxy. That stuff is trash. It's garbage. I know there's JB Weld fucking epoxy. Don't use that shit. Don't use anything out of a hardware store. You want a good epoxy, G-Flex, like if you're using for knives, and they've got some epoxies that are made specifically for knives now. Pretty much any knife supplier is going to have, like, I guess they're like a house brand, or they're going to have the good shit. They'll have like G-Flex. I use this stuff called Total Boat. It's a marine grade flexible epoxy. And I figured if that shit will hold, it will glue a boat together, it ought to be okay for setting up knife handles. And I've had zero issues. The reason I like it too is it's flexible. That's the thing about G-Flex too, is it's flexible, because even though you have, like, this knife is not that big, right? But if you stab it into something, or you got to go to pry on something happens, man, the epoxy in the out of the hardware stores, if you jab your knife in there and go to prying on it, the handle's gonna go pop. And those joints are just gonna separate. The flexible epoxy will hold that shit together. So yeah, when your Ghost G10, you gotta put a nice layer on there, and you just clamp the shit out of it. But you got to make sure you get all the air bubbles out, and that's kind of a tricky. Just takes practice. One thing that kind of helps is if you thin down your epoxy, like just put a little bit of thinner in it. Like, you don't want to like super thin, but you can thin it down a little bit, and that helps being able to squish air bubbles out. So I'm gonna make some of that Ghost G10 here real soon. It's well winter time coming on. It kind of sucks for epoxying stuff up. I gotta I store the stuff in my same room where my grow area is, because I got a heater in there. I have no heater out here in the shop. So yeah, that's about what I got for y'all today. The broken feathers, spinner buoys, pirate buoys. Man, it's looking sharp. Now, I was actually wanting to, I was going to make one of these, actually, I was going to make this one for myself and keep this one, honestly. If we're being honest here, I was going to keep this knife. But, it's looking so sharp. And then this time of year, I know, like, somebody will want to give it as a gift. And I can make the shit for myself. Make these badass knives for myself whenever I want. So, I'm gonna put this one up for sale. Like I said, I was gonna keep him, but so man, if you like the black knives, man, this is one to get, because this one will be sharp and you can throw it. It'll come with a sheath. I don't know how much it's gonna be yet. It's gonna be more than $150, but it'll be under $200. So these will be just over $152 for these guys. Unless you want a live edge with the sheath, and I can do that for you, but I got to charge a little more for those. So we're saying, Chrisville, do handles on some of my blades and have been using JB and Gorilla. Yeah. The Gorilla Glue, I mean, that's a polyurethane, I think, or a urethane glue, monourethane. I don't know, some kind of fucking shit like that. And it's okay for what it is, but the G-Flex, Total Boat, and like I said, there would be some other. If you go look on any knife supply, you can go on Google and put, knife supplies. They like Jantz, USA Knife Maker Supply, Maker's Material, and I know there's several I'm forgetting, but they all have good epoxy on there. It costs a little bit more, but it's totally worth it. It's better to go ahead and spend the money on the better shit when it comes to that stuff. Because if you have a failure, it's catastrophic. No catastrophic failures here. So yeah, I guess that's about what I got for you guys today. I'll have a bunch more stuff for you tomorrow. Well, not a bunch. I'll have some more cool stuff for you tomorrow. We're rocking and rolling. Let's see. Can I make karambit that has a little spike on it? Use a striker like on the ring? Yeah, I can, but I generally don't. I've made 2 so far. I've got an order for. I've got to make 3 more. I got a set of 3 Hellraisers. These guys, and the dude wanted a skull cracker on it. It's not my favorite thing on a karambit. In fact, it's like my least favorite thing on. I mean, I will do it if you pay me. I'll do it for you, but I normally don't do that. In my opinion, they're kind of useless. And it's like, yeah, you could strike a motherfucker in the head with it, but why are you gonna strike him with a head striker when you got a fucking blade right there? And that's what you need to do, is shove that through a motherfucker's head. Because if you hit him with the skull thing, it's the same charge as fucking hitting him with the fucking blade. It's the same thing. So you might as well run the blade through the motherfucker's fucking skull. Seriously. That's why I don't do them. I mean, I will, I just don't. In my opinion, they're kind of useless. If we're being honest here. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I can do them. I have seen people with little, they look like little commas coming off of it. And I guess that's for the extra grip for the other finger. But yeah, and I can do that because I use a water jet to do that stuff, to cut them out. Like I said, it's just not my thing. Not my thing. It's all good though. If it's your thing, cool. Coolio. But yeah, I guess fucking joint's gone. I guess I'm gone too. I'll have some more cool stuff for y'all tomorrow. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Y'all be cool, stay safe, and we'll holler at you next time.